Start with Ira over on your right.
Amaree, Coach White said he thought he was kind of kidding when you asked him to get going because you hadn't been doing much on defense lately. And has it been something that was on your mind, or was it spontaneous?
Not wanting to go in, it was something that I just, kind of wanted the opportunity. I know with like Randy being down, I've just had more of a, demand on the offensive side. But when it came to time to where, like the starting guys were coming out on offense and whatever, I was like, man, like this is my time to shine. So I went up to, Coach T Knight, Coach White. I was like, man, like put me in, like I'm ready, like this is my time. Cause like too, like he was just saying, like I was telling him just now, like before going into the game, like the sack and touchdown, like that was in the back of my mind because like I did my research. I knew nobody's done it yet, so yeah, I was like, man, like put me in. He was like, go tell Coach Norvell. So I sprint down the sideline. I was like, Coach, like defense, like can we do it? And went on the mic, got me in. So just took advantage of it.
Brendan, over here on your left.
So, any convincing at all for Coach Norvell, or was it just straight up just asking?
Yeah, I mean, he was pretty cool with it. He just, went on the mic. He was like, can you guys use them right now? Like, do you guys want to, because, I mean, at the end of the day, it's, you're late in the game. You're already beaten by 60, 70, whatever we were at that time. So, don't want to get injured at the, either. But, just called in. Was like, could we use them? And he was like, of course. Like, passes, passing downs. Like, we'll get them out there. So, just took advantage and just went and did it.
We'll stay there for Chris.
Can you talk about the touchdown, or taking the hit, you blocks to get set up, and then finishing the play?
Yes, sir. I mean, actually, like, funny enough, all week, Marqueson was actually supposed to run that play, and it just came. He was actually just coming off. He was, tired, whatever, and he was like, come on. So I, ran out there, and it was just, just like practice. I mean, just watching everything develop in front of me, and just get in that box. So.
We'll go second row for Peter.
All right, so is there like a certain how you prepare to being a two-way player, like to like days where or like weeks where you just focus on the tight end and then the other week or whatever is there like a certain format of how to manage both two-way players?
I mean, yeah, like I said earlier, I've been, doing a lot more offense because of, the lack of, well, I'm not gonna say a lack, but just with Randy being down. But I still meet with, Meach and T Knight, so I'm still, getting in the work. I'm not gonna say, I don't get it. Like I definitely am. I felt comfortable even out there on the defensive side. But as of now, I mean, I started at tight end, so you can see.
We'll go back over to Ira.
And for you to come in and have such a tough first year, and I'm sure there's people, giving you advice on what you should do with your life, and how gratifying is it to see the way the team has kind of bounced back and Coach Norvell's gotten things going back in the right direction?
I mean, I could say at the end of last year, like just knowing Norvell, like I knew he's not one of those guys that's gonna, let a program, be how it was last year. Like I was 100% confident. It wasn't no ifs, ands, or buts. Like I knew he had a plan for us, and I just trusted it. Like I've talked to him, just me and him. I'm just like, Coach, like put me in the best position. I mean, I put it in your hands. Like I believe in what you have to say, and your plan for us. And I mean, it's worked. I mean, we all as a team, Tommy, Deuce, just everybody, has committed to, this program and has done everything to at a, very high standard and level of what coaches asked of us. So, it's putting us in a great situation now.
All right, we'll stay over there front row for Bob.
Amaree, from a tight end standpoint, how do you feel like you've blocked, and then how do you feel like you've improved as a blocker, as a tight end?
Yeah. I mean, I'll say the weight, this like muscle that I've put on I feel like I've definitely became a, more dominant blocker. I think I said it last meeting, but it's not like I'm just doing my job, but I'm doing it at a, high level, like I'm dominating the block. So, I feel more comfortable. Right now, I've been doing more, stand up or like, in like a little wing position, but more than comfortable to put, hand in the ground and, go get after it. So.
We'll go second row, Corey.
I mean, Randy's maybe banged up right now, but he will come back. Does that affect your future this season and moving forward? Because you can do both. I mean,
Yeah.
you played 3 snaps and got a sack. That's a pretty good ratio.
Yes, sir.
Would you like to go back to cross-training a lot more
Yes,
when
sir.
Randy comes back?
I mean, right now I feel like it's kind of up in the air. I feel like it's a week by week thing. Like, I think I could be a elite pass rusher. Like you said, like I think I said Coach White. I was like, man, 3 plays. I'm like, let me. What happens if I play a whole game? Like, what could happen? So, I feel like that's just a week by week thing. We haven't, discussed that yet. We're, kind of just, like I said, just week by week. So.
Come back over here for Brendan.
I know you guys were excited about Coach Malzahn's offense in the preseason when we talked. You've seen it, what it can be, a few games in. I guess what stood out to you? What's been fun about playing in it?
I just love how free it is, to be honest. Like, especially with a guy like Tommy. Like, Tommy runs that offense. Like, I mean, y'all have seen him. He's a great player, and he'll, if he sees anything, he's, more than willing to check it. And like, I feel like Coach Malzahn and Tommy, they're just their combination together, together, their offense and just the way he plays just works so well. So, he's put us in a great situation, and definitely, involving, the tight ends and, yeah.
Peter?
Amaree, when it comes to having a sack or a touchdown, don't want to pick and choose either one. But is there like a different feeling when you're having to make those kind of plays that are doing both?
Like the feeling I get from, is that what you're asking? Man, I feel like there's nothing like scoring a touchdown in Doe Campbell. Yeah, I mean, a sack too. Like, I feel like you get the same adrenaline from both. Yeah, gosh, but getting in that box, man, that's like standing up, crowd, going crazy. There's nothing like it. So, I give it to the touchdown. I feel like that's probably a better feeling of the two.
Go back to Ira on the right.
The defense line's done well, including some of the young guys, the freshmen who just turned in. And, what is it about Coach T. Knight? What does he do? Is it technique stuff that he emphasizes, or is it the emotions? What does he do to get the best out of you guys?
I think he's an all-around great coach. Like I'm not gonna sit here and say he's just a technician, or on the flip side, he's just an emotional guy. Like, I feel like he has a whole package. He has everything. He's able to relate with the guys in that room. And especially with the younger guys coming in, he's able to bring them in and they feel comfortable. They feel like they're talking in meeting rooms. Like, we feel good together. So, he's just done a very great job, with us. And then, he's such a perfectionist in a way. Like, he's able to, you can make a sack and make a tackle, whatever it is, but there's just that little bit of thing that could just made it, that much faster, or, just that. So, yeah, he's done a great job with us.
I know he does a lot of things like, obviously he's active on social media, but he talks about how he shows you guys movies and different things to motivate guys.
Yeah.
Like that much?
Oh, I love it. Once again, I talked about it last time, but that Mike Tyson, it's like a Mike Tyson video. I'll show you after this, but it's something I watch probably week to week basis, and like, I really enjoy it personally. So.
Anything else for Amaree? All right. There you go. Thanks, Amaree.
Thanks, Amaree.